Go, baby.
We're here.
Gabby will be competing in our 4-year-old division, and she brings a lot to the stage.
I'm having the worst time of my life because I can't sleep.
Everyone has to get their job done, so you got to cooperate because we're all here to help you.
You want to put it on? All right, let me see it, because I'm going to have to blend it in because now you have it everywhere.
Gabby's newer to the glitz world. We're usually competing in the natural side, but we've really switched over to this glitz. We've got the hair, the makeup, the fake eyelashes, the flipper, the whole 9 yards. So we're ready to take on the competition today.
I just hate this. Where's your smile?
Lily, smile the whole time till it hurts.
Oh, man, you said if I was beautiful, and I'm always beautiful.
Go to Supreme, we go to win, and nothing less.
I'm over this deal crap. I just hate it because it's too tight.
Abby had on her little blue dress, and she just looked not very good. Sorry.
The first beauty pageant was 1839. Georgina Seymour, Duchess, was crowned Queen of Beauty. Participants had to supply a photo and a short description of themselves. These participants were hidden from the general public. All you needed was a party dress and a satin bow to compete.
Child beauty pageants mirror a dark aspect of American culture. The participants in these glitz pageants are forced to partake in activities that are not age-appropriate, such as waxing their eyebrows, wearing a full face of makeup, and wearing revealing outfits. This is seen in the television show Toddlers and Tiaras, when a 4-year-old contestant dresses up as a prostitute from the film Pretty Woman. This ties into the recent trend in American culture of children growing up too fast.
Here comes Pretty Woman, Paisley!
They dressed Paisley up like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman as a prostitute. And I would never, ever do that to my little girl, ever. Us pageant moms already take a huge rap for what we're doing to our little girls. And it's outfits like that gives us a bad rap.
The beauty pageant industry is giving kids a sexual edge and putting little girls in the adult spotlight. These pageants cause girls under the age of 12 in skimpy costumes, fake hair pieces, and excessive makeup. Dr. Nancy Irwin, a Los Angeles-based psychotherapist, said, "As a treatment professional of sex offenders, as well as victims of sexual abuse, I would like the parents of these girls to assume responsibility of their choices. They are sexualizing their young children. Do not be surprised if your child is preyed upon as a result of their high degree of visibility. These children are taught the only way they are beautiful is with pounds of makeup. How often do pageant parents compliment their children on their intellect or smart choices?" Keith Lewis, the director of Miss California USA and Miss California Teen USA, said he is terrified by even the idea of children beauty pageants. These girls are exposed to a specific skinny body image that is expected in the pageant world. These pageants have a direct correlation to negative body image. Eating disorders are occurring as young as 6. Dieting starts at about the age of 10. These girls are taught at such a young age that in order to be valued, they must be attractive.
The San Francisco mom who is injecting her 8-year-old daughter with Botox to get rid of wrinkles. And she insists that she is not the only mom who's doing it. Lara Spencer spoke with the mom, Carrie, and her daughter, Brittany, in a GMA exclusive. And Lara joins us with that story. Hey, Lara.
Yeah, shaking your head. It does sound unreal. A mother injecting her 8-year-old daughter with Botox to prevent wrinkles the little girl thinks she has. And it didn't stop there. The mother has also waxed her little girl's upper leg area to keep up in the intense world of kiddie pageants. I sat down with 8-year-old Brittany and her mom to learn exactly how young is too young.
I do it, but it hurts sometimes, but I get used to it.
I actually would not put my daughter in a beauty pageant. My number one fear is that it kind of feeds into a stereotypical view of females that I don't want my daughter feeding into. I would much rather put her in a position, or put both my daughters in a position where they know that it's great to be beautiful, but it's also great to be very intelligent, or very great to be athletic as well, and just feel that the beauty pageant works exactly the opposite direction.
I would if they were just your local beauty pageants, like here in Oldham County, fair days and things like that. I think it's just a fun thing to do, and say you did it, it's all exciting. If it was on a circuit where you were doing it year round and you were actually competing like on these TV shows and stuff, I would not choose to do that route, just because I think it becomes a reflection on you and your self-esteem.
I don't know that I have enough information as far as the ins and outs of a beauty pageant. And if you held me under duress and said make a decision, I probably would say no at this point. But I think it would be only fair if I investigated a bit more beauty pageants, their impact on kids, what it means, and the interest that my child had in that event.
I would not put my child in a beauty pageant because, number one, it's extremely expensive, and number two, because I think it is very superficial in the fact that you're putting a gauge upon their beauty and not necessarily their inner beauty. Even though some beauty pageants do a lot of interviewing, I just feel like it's ranking them upon their outer beauty.
I don't think that I would put my child in a beauty pageant. My daughter's 3 right now, and I can only imagine the amount of training and sort of like force that I would have to do in order for her to behave properly and look right for it. But also, I think like the social pressure of what a beauty pageant is about, especially at such a young age, I'm not sure that I would stand behind in terms of raising her, like to believe that that's what she needs to look like in order to be accepted. But then again, I think about like beauty pageants like Miss USA and even like teen beauty pageants. I feel like they have good messages behind them and they do awesome things, like the winners, but I don't know about child beauty pageants.
I've been doing pageants now for about 5 years. I actually got started doing pageants because all through middle school and elementary school I was bullied, and my mom thought it would be a good boost to my self-confidence if I got involved, as well as the scholarship opportunities were just something I could not turn down. Beyond that, doing pageants has done so much for me as a person. Honestly, I know I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't begun pageants 5 years ago. No matter how cliche that sounds, it's helped me grow in ways I couldn't even imagine. I've become more articulate, well-spoken, well-rounded. I have a better appreciation for girls and for just the world and like as a whole. And honestly, if I wouldn't have done pageants, I don't know where I would be today. So the topic always comes up, well, or is it like toddlers and tiaras? How do you feel about kids and beauty pageants? Well, it just depends what system you're in. A lot of people don't understand the difference in systems. So for me, I compete in the Miss America system, and it's all based off of scholastic achievement, creative accomplishment, healthy living, and community service. And that starts when you're very young. You can start competing in that organization as a tiny miss when you're 2 years old. But it's all for the right reasons. So yes, in that fact, in the whole toddlers and tiaras type thing, no, I don't believe in that type of pageantry for kids that are so young.
Beauty pageants can cause several problems for kids, but they can also help plan for their futures. Pageants actually can offer scholarship opportunities to the participants. Pageant kids can win prize money as well, which can help pay for more pageants as well as to help pay for school. Beauty pageants can also help some girls gain confidence and can make participants feel pretty, but for some, they feel like they're being presented as a prize. Most would argue that pageants place a lot of stress on the participants, but the tough competition in pageants can help some contestants build character.